I just got done watching Sonic Movie 3, and this is my spoiler-free review. Hello everyone, I'm OCDsaster, and this is OCDsaster Blue, my Sonic exclusive channel. Everything we do on this channel is related to Sonic in some way, whether it's video games, movie, or TV. If that sounds like your speed, please consider subscribing and checking out some other videos after this one. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's just get into it. I literally just got back from watching Sonic Movie 3, and guys, I have to say, I am so impressed. It is not an exact one-for-one for Sonic Adventure 2, but, I mean, what were we to expect? I did not think this was going to be that, and I'm actually kind of glad it wasn't, because we've already seen that in the video game form. However, they pull a lot of inspiration from that game, and they have a ton of Easter eggs and references that I can't wait to dive into more once everyone's seen the movie so we can discuss them. But yeah, all in all, this movie had me grinning from ear to ear from the very first minute all the way to the very end, and I gotta say, the last act, Act 3, is insane. I was like shocked at what was going on the screen in all the best ways possible. You have to stay for the mid-credit and post-credit scenes. They are awesome. I'm astounded. I'm shocked. I don't think it's a perfect movie. I don't really think there is a perfect movie out there. I think there's very close to perfect. This isn't that. If I had to rate it at an overall like critic brain scale, I would give it a 7 out of 10. However, as a Sonic fan, I give it a 9 out of 10. Near greatness. I was so impressed with what they did. They did not have as nearly much childish or like kid like jokes. I know a lot of people were worried about that. I personally wasn't even that worried, but there was not a lot of cringe in this one. A lot of it really worked. A lot of the jokes landed. Yeah, because it is still for all audiences, they had to pull back on some of the emotional beats. That was my only criticism, was like they kind of played it safe in that regard, but they were still very true to characters and their backstory. I'll just say that much for now until I do a spoiler review once again more people have seen the movie. I'm probably going to go see it again if I want to be quite honest with you. I just adored this so much. The music, the voice acting. I even enjoyed the human parts. There's not a lot in it either, which is why I think I liked it. It didn't overstay its welcome. It was just all around a very good time. I highly recommend you go see this movie, even as just a movie-goer, casual, person. But if you are a Sonic fan, it is mandated. You cannot call yourself a Sonic fan unless you see this movie, because, yeah, there was a part of me that was like tearing up during the movie, and it wasn't even because of an emotional moment. It was just because they were hitting all the nostalgia beats, but in the right way. It wasn't just to like manipulate. I mean, yeah, it was manipulating in a way, but still it served the story, and I'm just once again blown away. Shadow is so cool. Keanu Reeves did an amazing job doing Shadow. I think that Jim Carrey, of course, knocks it out of the park every time. I'm more and more impressed with it was Ben Schwartz who does the voice of Sonic. He's really starting to embody the character. It's not just like an annoying voice. He is Sonic for the movies. I don't think of him as like Sonic for the video games, but when it comes to the movies, he does that Sonic very well. It's very recognizable. Yeah, I don't want to get into any spoilers. I don't want to give away too much. I just really implore you guys to go check out this movie. Give it some support. Paramount is in a lot of trouble, and they're probably going to get sold out, but the Sonic franchise is still going strong. They still want to do a bunch more movies, and at this rate, I say we let them. Yeah, the Knuckles TV show wasn't as big as a hit as they would like it to be, but these movies keep getting better and better. When have you seen a sequel to a movie do better? Sequelitis is like a term people use when a sequel, a second or third installment of a movie, is worse than the original, the first. But I think they're just getting better from what I've heard, and I just, wow. The blue blur is at it again, and now I just want to see it again. I want to, consume more Sonic media, which is, I'm sure, what they're trying to do. They're trying to get us to just sink our teeth into as much Sonic as possible. The hype is real. I'll try to avoid spoilers as best you can until you can see the movie, because Twitter and a bunch of other spaces are going to have a field day. Sonic fans are going to just absolutely just go bananas for this thing. And with that being said, please consider checking out some of my other videos. I got a lot of Sonic X Shattered Generations content on here. I do have a bunch of videos on Sonic Movie 3 with some speculations, and we can compare those videos to now me seeing the movie in a later video. And there's some other projects that I'm working on, so please consider checking out some more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a super Sonic rest of your night. Bye.